fishing line. Yes, we're taking out some time. That's fishing. This has been a fishing tale, just like Jonah and the whale. No place I'd rather be. Yes, we're casting out a line. Everybody's feeling fine. That's fishing. That's fishing.
Well, g'day.
Yeah, that's fishing.
Okay, wait. Zip.
Well, g'day. Welcome to That's Fishing. I'm Gawain Blake from Big Time Fishing Charters. Today's show is based on bait collection. This is how we go about getting our fresh bait. Starting off, going out, getting your bait. It's a lot of fun, and you can use that to go ahead and catch these bigger species that you'll see later on. Today we're going to be targeting gummy sharks. So we're going to go now to where we get our fresh bait, get them, and then head on off for the gummies. Should be good.
Introduce who we got here today, mate.
We got Andy Summers and his son Mitch and his bigger brother Ian.
So you're the good-looking one.
Apparently.
And Andy's from Nitro, who supplies with our Nitro rods, with a great rod. And we've got our new big-time skipper Jacob.
He's the only one that's got a decent shirt on.
And we're going out to have some fun. So just about trying to get a gummy for young Mitch. Maybe one for Ian too. Might even let Jake have one when everyone else has. But it should be good fun.
Yeah.
We drive along till we find a burley bomb floating on the surface.
There's a few schools of those around lately.
Yeah, they bust up. You know they're there. The birds are on them, but
Hang on, you were saying there's a school of salmon.
yeah, well there is, but they're all munched up. So yeah, we get these burley bombs every so often. You need sort of a southeast wind with a northwest cross, and it should be good. So we got the burley bomb we caught just before, and we're going to put a bag of Sandy's billies in there. We're going to mash it all up, and we end up putting it in this burley pot. It's got a lot of weight in the bottom there. We're in 12 metres of water, and that's going all the way to the bottom. And we're going to fish 2 sabiki jigs and one with just bait, just a normal bait rod, and fish that right behind the burley pot. And we're going to get yakkers, slimy, trevally, pinkies, flathead, you name it. Great spot for the kids, but we're mainly coming here to get our bait, so we'll get stuck into it. Because the boat's sitting at a slide angle with the tide, I'll put the burley bucket on this side. So we're in 12 metres of water, so I'm going to drop it all the way to the bottom. You might ask why I use such a thick rope, Brian. Because it doesn't snap off when you drive off on it, because half the time I forget it's there. So, and it's easy to pull up with your hands as well. So there, it's just hit the bottom there, like that. So I'll just tie it off there. Now with the boat bouncing up and down, we won't have to jerk it too often, it'll work for us. Generally takes about 15 minutes for the yakkers and that to come to the back of the boat. And after that, it's mayhem. So as you'll see, you've got the pier behind me. So what we're doing, the pier is the structure. All the bait fish are hiding under the pier. Law is, in Victoria, we're not allowed to anchor within 100 metres of any pier. And actually over there, we've got a yellow post that shows us that, where the 100 metres is. So we just anchor up burley back to the pier. The current pushes the burley underneath and brings the fish back to us. What we're using is sabiki jig, and we're putting that in the fine burley trail. I'll actually show you a packet of these. These are my favourite. They look like a little, if you see that up close, they look like sort of little krill. These are the Gamakatsu ones. Just drop it straight down behind the burley bucket. And we give it little twitches, and I hardly actually get the sinker off the bottom. It's actually just flicking the flies. It won't take long. There you go. It's easy as that. If you can keep them on. The thing about the yakkers, they've got a very soft mouth. On the side of the mouth you'll actually see it's quite clear. So when we do hook up, we've got to go quite slow on them and don't rip their throats out, so to speak. Yeah, just go for a lift now, mate. Straight in. And there you go, he fell straight off.
Did he?
That's our yakka there, Brian. That's perfect. We'll get a couple of gummy baits out of that. If you look at this, see how clear the outside of the mouth is? That's why the hooks pull out quite easily. So you got to go very soft on them because our hook up's there. But that's a nice little yakka. We'll get 2 gummy baits out of him.
Beautiful.
Probably need a dozen or so and we'll be right.
That's a double header.
Beautiful.
Won't take long, Brian. Oops.
Oh, still a team. There you mate. A bit of fun for the kids.
Yeah, we always need to bring bait out. We've got to get our pilchards to get our fresh bait, but bait like this, you know, it's not been net damaged. It's never been on freshwater ice. So it's freshwater ice actually burns saltwater fish. So we know that's perfectly fresh. And we
Still alive, can't get fresher than that.
We
mate.
keep them alive, mate. We could, if we wanted to, at the end of the trip, we could let them go, or at least we take them home and freeze them, and we know that they've not been on ice. They've never touched any freshwater ice. So. Look at that.
Oi! That's the way to do it.
Hey, you going there, Uncle Ian?
Yeah, awesome.
I reckon there's going to be a bit of stirring in the car on the way home.
Wouldn't these be good at Arno?
Yeah, absolutely. It would have lasted about 10 seconds.
Yeah. This is a slimy mackerel, mate. I cast a bigger bait just out the back on a paternoster rig. Check out the size of slimies we get out here, mate.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
lost him. He was about 1 kilo. I'll try for another one.
Oh, you called it?
They sit out the back of the trail, that and the pinkies, and we've got 2 pinkies already. So we put an actual bigger bait on and they just seem to come flying through. Alright, so that was a bit of fun. Now we've got enough bait to go chase our gummies. Probably got well and truly enough bait, even if there is some sea lice that are attacking our baits or a few stingray, we've got well and truly enough. Nice fresh baits. So now we're going to head down shallow and head right down near the entrance of Western Port. And hopefully we can get you a couple of big gummies.
That's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing.
Welcome back from the break. As you've seen earlier on, we went and got our liveys. That night didn't actually eventuate. We got a bit rough, so we ended up coming in. So we're out here again a week later, and we're fishing the new moon. And we got a flood tide, and we're in the Western Channel. So hopefully we get you a few gummies. We still got some fresh liveys we caught earlier, and a deadie. So we'll go through the bait presentations a little bit later on, but hopefully we can get you a couple of gummies and see the Colonel wind a big one in.
Fresh trevally on a 8-0 circle. So we've got wind on now, so we're not too far away.
Yep. Bit of wind on, it's good.
And it looks like a gummy down there. Small sort of gummy, 4-inch.
Oh, 4-inch, yeah, about 12 kilos.
Beautiful little one.
The net works, Brian.
Net, yeah.
For yours.
What kind of net were we using here? Gatman.
It's a new gap band. Knotless net, so it's not going to affect scales on the snapper
Yep.
or any scale species, if you want to release, that is.
Alright, have a look at it, mate.
Get this hook out.
That hook out, we'll grab that tool there. Where's that tool? We've got a hook out device here.
Okay.
Get it down on the actual bend of the circle, like so. Cool.
Work everywhere.
Yeah. So just grab on like that. Just come up. There you go. So he's about 9 kilo there.
Yeah.
It's a little fish, mate.
Yeah, it's a nice fish to start the night.
Excellent stuff.
Nice feeder.
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll do the good one, mate.
Good one to eat.
And this one, are we?
Yeah, we'll keep this one for a feed.
Okay.
Okay, Brian. So a lot of people ask me how I actually bleed our gummies, because gummies have got ammonia in their blood. We do actually bleed them to get some of that blood out. Now you'll see a lot of photos where people cut through the back of the head of the gummy shark. What we do, because it gives the customer an option of getting another photo later on, is we turn the gummy shark over, and with a knife, a strong knife, you've got the 2 fins here, and right here between the gills, that's the actual heart. Now we're not going to show this on camera because kids do watch and it can get a bit gory. We'll leave that for the computer games they play at home. But yeah, we just cut down through there. You can actually then lift up the shark like this, no blood in the boat whatsoever, and then you can actually tie its tail up over the side of the boat, and as soon as you turn it over it starts bleeding. So we'll do that now off camera. And also it's always a good idea to actually gut the fish, keep the guts in a bucket, and when you decide to leave to go somewhere else fishing or you've done for the day, then throw your guts over, but don't actually do it whilst you're gummy shark fishing. It's coming back up again. Come out with a good time from big time.
For a big, happy, good laugh.
Yeah, I don't like that's doing that now.
Anything yet?
Got there.
What do you reckon?
Colour. It's all yours, Tim.
Oh, number 2, you beautiful. Oh, big
girls. Cut.
Hi and welcome to Tackle Talk for That's Fishing. Now, hi guys. Now, a few people have seen us out catching a big heap of snapper. Welcome, mate, once again to Tackle Talk.
Thank you.
Now, a lot of people have asked us about some snapper snatchers, and you're going to give us a rundown on them?
Yes.
They're not good for earrings, are they?
No, definitely not. A bit painful. All right, what they are basically is a paternoster rig. There's a few different name variations for them, snapper snatcher, flasher, there's a few different variations, but basically what they are is a paternoster rig. So you've got a sinker on the bottom, 2 hooks which stand out, and then you attach your main line to that there so it sits vertically in the water.
Yep. And
All
you
right.
put a hunk of bait on these?
Correct.
Yep.
What they are, they've got obviously feathers and flashes on them,
Yep.
and they just enhance the bite. So you put some bait on either of the hooks or both of the hooks, and what happens is that they sit there, and if you get one fish take one bait, you've got the bottom bait, which is obviously going to help you catch more fish. The other thing that it does is that I've found that the bait has a tendency to put some smell into the feathers.
Oh, okay.
And that gives you an enhanced bite. So there's a couple of different hook variations. Once again, you can get, like these ones here, are what they call a circle variation.
Yep.
So you don't really have to strike the fish will hook in the corner of its mouth itself. Or once again, standard J style hook, which everyone knows, which means you've got to hook the fish yourself.
Okay, and there's quite a few different hook sizes as well, like different sizes?
Yeah, look, you can get from 1/0 to 8/0, whether you're going for smaller pinkies or if you want to go for gummies, they make them for gummies. They're like an 8/0 hook, mainly in 8/0s, they come in a circle.
Yep.
A lot of people like fishing for gummies with that in that style. But snapper orientated, it's a personal preference, whether it's a circle hook or a J style hook.
And you get them in all different brands, all over the place?
All brands, all types. You've just got to go into your local store and see which ones you like.
Thanks for that, Danny. For any information about this product, go to www.thatsfishing.com.au, and that's Tackle Talk for That's Fishing.
On, Simon.
Yep. We're on a gummy too, boys.
Food, isn't it?
Yep. Been a long night.
Bad.
Not another one of those flat fish.
No, certainly not.
Well done, mate.
Pulsating. It's coming back up the tide. There, there's fish.
That's looking a bit better. Nice tail slaps there.
Yeah. Not a massive amount of weight. Let's come up now.
We come up close now.
That's a good fish.
Yeah, that's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing.
Jacob. That's a little one.
Grab that other rod.
Yep, that one again too. Yep. Blaine's on.
Another good fish.
Another gummy.
Yep.
I'll look at it. Yeah, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Under the light. Yeah. There we go, mate. Beautiful thing.
There we are.
All right.
One might be a bit bigger. Been a bit of a long night, mate, but
Yes, hasn't it?
we've got rods going off everywhere.
Yeah. Got this one off.
That's a woolly bugger, that one.
Oh no.
Nice gummy. They're not monsters, mate, they're this. Nice to get two in a row that quick, though.
It is. A couple of minutes in between. The net's working beautifully.
Yep.
And I'll get me and yourself. Excellent. Yeah, bud.
There you go, another nice feeder, probably about 5 kilo. Certainly getting a couple of hits right at the end of that tide, so I reckon we'll give it another half an hour and see how we go, see if we can get one of those big ones for the show too.
Skip it.
Let's
number
go
two.
home, I said.
Yeah.
Let's go home. Bloody Jacob.
Fine little taps.
Number 2 skipper. But it's on camera. Tell us all about it.
Brian's one?
This is Brian's one. I stole that pretty quick, didn't I?
Yeah, you
He was
did.
sleeping up the front.
It hasn't been a bad night, I suppose. 4 gummies in one tide. If this is a gummy.
How long?
Try to steer him over if you can, mate. Put those props. Very last trickle of the tide. Hang on. It's a gummy, all right.
Have to walk that over.
Yep.
Seems like a good fish. Still on the line there, Blakey.
Few little tangles are happening here.
Keep him out wide. There it is.
Gummy.
That's a big gummy, mate.
Is it?
Yep.
And test
Come
this
here,
net out.
Brian. Just try and put that camera, the light round a bit, can you?
Nice
Have a look at
size
that.
gummy. Ooh, very nice.
That's a beast. All right,
Very
watch
nice.
out. Oh, God, that's 25, no worries.
Oh, you're good here.
Well,
Well done, mate.
What a beast.
nice way to end the night, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to go pretty nuts once it comes out of the net. Just try and keep it still so it doesn't knock itself out too much. Yep. Right. That way out of there. Now look at that for a big fish.
Beautiful.
Grab her head there, mate.
Get a lift.
That is a
Good
fat
sized fish.
Look at that. She's over 20. 25, no worries.
Good way to finish the night off, isn't it?
Good way, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. Did you like how he grabbed your rod?
Oh, I did, yeah.
I was
Bit of a
thinking
rod
of it
hole
straight
here.
Wag your tail there, Brian.
No worries, mate. I'll take part ownership of this.
Well,
No.
well done, Jacob.
No
Welcome to the
dramas,
crew,
mate.
brother.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Big fella, thanks
No
for the
worries.
big gummy show. Well, not that big, but it was pretty big in the end,
That
wasn't
was a
it?
fair gummy, mate.
Oh,
That's a
I'm
great
impressed.
way to end the show.
Yes,
You don't want that at the start and go small.
but we're saving that one for my benefit, and who took it?
Yep, just weren't quick enough. Maybe next time.
All right, okay. So therefore, we're doing this again.
All right, sounds
All right.
good to me.
Sounds good. So that's
See
the
you
phone
next
buzzing
time.
again.
It
yes,
is. We got to go home.
That's a fine.
that's
We've
a
got to get
fine.
home.
It is. We've got to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock at night, so enough's enough.
But no, it was a pleasure getting you out, Brian, and we'll do it
That's
again.
good. Absolutely. So any information about Gwain and Big Time? Well, www.thatsfishing.com.au and we'll get all the information. So until next week, I'm the Colonel, Gwain,
Cheers, mate.
Jacob, and everyone else on the boat, and Big Rich
it's
behind
been-
the camera.
Been a great night.
It has.
That'll be fishing, wouldn't it?
Yep, that's fishing.
That's
Did I say
it.
that?
It is.
No, it is.
Well, goodbye.